Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Love. Hi Ruby. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Dwayne. Hi Mary Jana. How's it going? Hello. Hi Snow. Welcome. Hello everyone. Hi Crazy. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Nabrish. Am I saying that right? Hello. Welcome. Or Archie. Welcome. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Hi, Hot Sun. Hi, Butterfly. How's it going? Hi, Moonchild. Welcome. How's everyone? You're welcome, everyone. Tammy, hello. Nella, hello. Welcome. Hi, love. Hi, Ruby. Welcome. Hi, Philia. Hi, Twin Soul. Hi, Tammy. Hi, new love. Welcome. How's everyone tonight? Hi, Koala. Hi, Philia. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. How's everyone? Tonight there's no theme. There's ask any questions you want, like usual. If anyone's new here, welcome. To join the list, it is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Yes, to join the list, it is exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. And so you can put yourself on the list. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that allows you to add yourself to the list, provide some entertainment in the chat. You can also, if you have to leave and come back, you can write exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list, or exclamation mark timestamp to see if your reading has been done. I also post the readings I do on the timestamps in the comment section after the live. If you get put onto the lounge list is a waiting list for the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at random. The program chooses people at random. So, but for the free list, I do your reading if you care or not. So check out where your reading is after the live if you have to leave in the comment section. So I will switch the screen to get started. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description. And I also have a website link in my description if anyone wants a private reading. Yeah, I'll switch the screen so we can get started. There we go. Hot Sun! Speak for Hot Sun. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Hot Sun a message? How are Dee's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message for Dee's feelings, intentions, and next actions? What are Dee's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Ten of Pentacles in the light, so that is good, right? Happy home, happy life kind of energy, right? The Ten of Pentacles work seems to be improving a little bit there, I think. Right? I feel like the Ten of Pentacles in the light, I feel this energy of them like getting things done or like feeling better or more supportive in their energy towards the two of you together, right? You have the Ace of Swords in the dark that may be a little bit confused or clouded in their thoughts or their judgments of what comes next, though. So there may be some hesitations with how they're expressing their feelings. But with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's a good balance going on overall. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like they're more willing now to do the work, or they may see what work needs to be done in the relationship to make it go, right? This is Seven of Pentacles, right? I feel like they may have more patience now. They may be evaluating the situation to seeing what needs more work, what they need to do to step up. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like they're still kind of like a little bit conflicted on what exactly. I don't know if they're conflicted with what what they think, or if they're meeting your expectations. I feel like they're a little bit like they're not quite sure what the expectations is, because I feel like it's not like they're holding on to anything. They just don't know what to give, it seems. Let's see. Could you clarify on what's going on here? The Four of Wands in the dark. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're being slow, maybe a little bit stubborn, maybe stubborn too. It could just be stubborn too. With expressing themselves and taking action. But I feel like they're a little bit unsure what to expect for some reason. I don't know. That is what I got. Yeah, that is good. Mary Jenna, general for June. What does Mary Jenna need to know for June? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Mary Jenna a message? What's coming into Mary Jenna in June? What? Ooh, all the cards don't want to shuffle for some reason. Let's try that again. Hi. What does Mary Jenna need to know for what's coming in for June? Ooh, the moon. So the vibe for June is kind of moon energy, right? So it's a matter of trusting your intuition, trusting, yourself, that you're making the right decisions, you're going in the right path, you're going in the right direction, doing the right things, kind of thing. I feel like you may be having some dreams that may bring out some things that are going on in your subconscious mind. Coming through with the moon and card too, I feel like there's this energy of like you may not know everything. Things may not be as clear as they appear to be. So you may want to be a little bit cautious of getting into anything that you don't know all the facts on or all the information about. For love and relationships, you have the Knight of Swords. The love and romance seems to be what's coming through for June. The stars in the dark, you may not have a lot of faith in it or a lot of belief in it, but I feel like it's coming anyway, right? I feel like there's going to be some good relationship energies there. Again, it's about trusting your intuition on that one. For work and career in June, you have the Two of Wands in the dark. So I feel this a little bit of an energy of you playing it safe, like not really trusting the energy, not really trusting how this path is taking you or which path is the right one to take. But I feel like if you go slow and steady when you go throughout June, you will figure it out what things requires your time and attention and what things don't, what you want to work on, what you don't. So I feel like you'll have a lot more clarity come the beginning of July. But you may be learning some things here, about your career, what you want to focus on or improve or whatever's going on there. But that's what I got. Hi Jasper. You're welcome. Matthew, my living situation is really bad now. Oh my goodness. So will it get better? Let's see from Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? Will Matthew's living situation get better soon? What does Matthew need to know? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that come and give Matthew a message about his living situation? This one want to come through. We'll see what that is. The Queen of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of releasing some burdens. I'm not quite sure what exactly that would be for you. Because I just feel the sense of you releasing something that you don't need. So I don't know if it's selling something or what the energy is about that. I don't know. Just with the Ten of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's something that you can walk away to release this stress and lighten your load a little bit and prioritize something or someone else in a different. I feel like it's more about prioritizing yourself, not someone else. Of what direction you can go through. I know it is tough, but yeah, oh yeah, dementia is really hard. So I don't know if that's what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles here. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel this energy of you being very nurturing. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a provider, so it could be you too. Very confident, nurturing, protective kind of energy. I feel like there will be some positive changes. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark, so that does mean there's positive changes. There is the Hierophant as well in the dark. So I feel like with the Hierophant in the dark, it's kind of letting go of any outdated beliefs or kind of like taking moves or looking into options for you that may be a little bit unconventional or a little bit, out of the ordinary kind of thing. So I don't know if that's a matter of reaching out to resources or what that would be for you, but it's kind of like getting your mind into a different mindset of your situation. You have the Hangman. So I feel like with the Hangman and the Light, is kind of assessing your situation and kind of accepting it as it is, but also figuring out what you need to let go of and what you need to overcome to let things go too. I feel like they will either offer you to stay with them or they will offer you support into staying in your situation, it seems. But I feel like there will be some positive changes, but it's kind of something that's kind of like out of the ordinary, like something that's not, not expected, or a situation where they don't normally do this kind of thing, but they're gonna do this kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Um, let's see, what other advice could we get from Matthew? Yeah, I think there's gonna be some quick, sudden, fast-paced changes. It's gonna come quick, unexpected, out of the ordinary. Five of Swords is in the dark. I feel like some truth is gonna be revealed towards you. Your issue is gonna be resolved. Like I feel like it's resolving. I don't know if it's someone taking accountability for your grandmother or what that is. The Emperor, you're gonna have your control back. Something's gonna shift suddenly and quickly. So I don't know. I think it does start with you opening up with what's going on to other people. So I don't know if it's other resources or organizations or someone that's gonna hear you out. I feel like will step up and like help you out in a way that they typically wouldn't do, but I feel like they would for you. And I feel like that will change things quickly. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's just a matter of like talking to the right people and you'll have some quick changes, it's just a matter of, allowing people in to help you to take off the burden, take off the weight. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's something out there for you. That's what the cards are kind of saying. Hello. It's a tough one, I know. Yeah. Hello, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hello a message? What if Hello's higher self want to tell Hello about June overall? Oh man, things are gonna be shaken up in June. Oh man, look at that. Oh, I feel like they're kind of like warning you or like, giving you a heads up of something that may come. Energies are always changing, doesn't mean it's gonna come. Yeah, I feel like it is gonna be a busy month, but I feel like, there may be some quicker, unexpected changes. Yeah, the King of Swords in the dark. Like, they're all in the dark. So I don't know if it's just a matter of something that was supposed to come as a quick, fast energy, it may be delayed or may take maybe slower now than it was expected originally. Not quite sure because I feel like it's like, whoa, you're gonna have to wait for something. But with the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of kind of like calculating. I don't know if it's calculating your next moves or calculating your finances or what that is. But I also feel like there's this energy of being a little like detaching your emotions out of the situation that you're going to be dealing with. Because I feel like it's not like a tower energy moment, but there's kind of like a warning to avoid the tower moment energy with the Ten of Swords. I want to say Ten of Swords. Because I feel like there may be some hard end with a positive beginning, but the end may be a little bit difficult to overcome. No idea what that is for you, but for the Tower of the Dark, I feel like there's this energy of some sort of truth being awakened or some sort of thing being revealed or awakened, or maybe you may just oh yeah, that's what's going on. The Page of Cups, I feel like someone may be in denial about their feelings towards you or feelings about the situation. I feel like there may be a lack of communication there going on there as well. You have the Four of Cups in the dark. So yeah, I feel this energy. That's probably Four Cups is probably where you need to detach your emotions. Because I feel like there may be some new opportunities coming through that's going to improve your mindset, but it may be like an awkward situation or let's see. What exactly does Hello need to know about this energy with the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups in the dark? Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So yeah, I do feel like it's about work now with the Pentacle cards here. You have the Four of Pentacles as well. So I feel like there may be a lack of cooperation coming through that may create some stress. Maybe you may feel like you're undervalued for whatever reason. The Magician. I feel like something may just shift in your energy where you may be presented with a new job, new career, new position. I don't know. But I feel like it may get bad before it gets better, if that makes any sense. But I feel like there is going to be improvements with it. It's just, yeah, things are going to be shooken up at some point in June. Christine, let's see for Christine. Is there any thank you so much for your donation too. Thank you. For Christine, is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I want to come and give Christine a message. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I want to come and give Christine a message. What does Christine need to know right now? The Queen of Cups. You need some self-care time, right? Queen of Cups is a self-care queen. It's time for a you day, a spa day, a manicure day. I have no idea what that is for you, but you need maybe a day at the beach here, like she is. Playing with the seashells. I don't know. Collecting seashells. I mean, I like to collect seashells and rocks at the beach, but I'm just that weirdo. For the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of overthinking, maybe some mental fog, not frog. Maybe there's frogs at the beach. I don't know. Probably is. Mental fog coming through with kind of like not quite sure what your next moves are. So I feel like that may make you feel a little stuck with the Six of Swords here in the dark too. I just feel like there's this energy of like feeling unseen or feeling like, someone broke a promise or didn't hold up their end of the deal or whatever was going on with that. Just feel like there's some frustration coming through with that energy. You have the I want to say the Eight of Cups in the dark. Because I feel like something's just making you feel stuck and it's like you can't really leave or walk away from the situation. But I feel like it's a matter of being strategic what your next moves are. Like take a time to think about it. Maybe detach your emotions from it, think logically. Um but I feel like it's a matter of thinking about yourself. Like don't choose because it's better for someone else. Choose of what's best for you and your energy. Don't try to make yourself fit into something that's not meant for you, kind of thing. You have the Magician in the dark too. So I feel like you may feel like there's not a lot of confidence, or you don't have a lot of control over the situation, but I feel like you do. What does Christine need to know about this energy right now? The Wands is in the dark. So I feel like with the Six of Wands in the dark, you really may not get the appreciation for it. I feel like you're gonna figure it out, and something's gonna come through. Maybe something or someone from the past may come through as well, which may make it difficult. But I feel like you're gonna overcome it because I feel like you have more confidence than you do, or more skills and talent or experience. You can just turn this magician back into the light and give yourself the time and energy you need. Right? Focus on yourself. The selfish month for Christine, so that's good. We need those. Love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What does Christine need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What does Christine need to know right now? Oops. The Knight of Wands is coming in. That's nice and sexy, right? What's going on for love? Who's coming in for love with this Knight of Wands? Oh, maybe they're a butt cheek, though. It could be a butt cheek. Knight of Wands. They looked good at first, but I don't know. Maybe they're not as cute as they think they are. I have no idea. But, for the Death card in the dark, I feel like you are resisting changes that you need to change. Right? The Death card. You need to go with the flow with the changes, right? In with the new, out with the old. You can't hold on to yesterday. You gotta let it go, right? Yeah, so I don't know if you let go of what you're holding on to is going to help all the other cards turn back into the light, right? You have the Knight of Wands here. So I feel like if it's not someone coming into your energy, it could be you just feeling um more confident, more in tune with your energy, more in tune with what actions and directions you want to take. But you're not quite trusting. You're feeling like something's a little off, or you know what you gotta do, but you're not really feeling up to it, or whatever the energy is. The Nine of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of maybe some low energy, low motivation, or not quite sure where to direct your energy to get your focus to flow, but it's kind of like you directing your focus so that your energy picks up pace with it, right? You have the King of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of something moving slowly. Like I feel like there's change again with the resisting changes. Seems to be a big one that's creating some overthinking or stresses or worries or I don't know if it's a matter of like not wanting to spend the money or what's going on with that. But you have the moon here, so you have to trust what's on your subconscious mind as well. Trust your instincts. There may be some things that you're not quite clear to you that you're probably picking up on. What exactly does love need to know about this energy? What exactly does love need to know about this energy that's coming through? Three of Wands is in the dark. So there's a lack of cooperation. So I feel like whatever's going on here, you're kind of left on your own. I feel like there will be some misunderstandings, like a lack of cooperation and communication. I feel that may throw you off your balance, but I feel like things are gonna improve. Well, things improve if love goes with the flow of the changes that are happening. The King of Pentacles, yeah. So things are gonna get better if you move forward. So I'm starting to feel like this is more like a work situation with the King of Pentacles here. The Three of Wands with lack of cooperation, like maybe some coworker conflict going on, throwing you off your balance. But I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Light is kind of figure out what you want to build for yourself, what you want to provide for yourself, what keeps you grounded, what keeps you going, kind of thing, right? Yeah, that's what I got. Denise, what does Denise need to know for June? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Denise need to know about June? Oops. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Denise a message? What are June vibes? Let's see here. You have the King of Swords. What's going on in June for the King of Swords? So with the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy. I feel like this is your energy. Well, not really your energy. It's like the energy of June, right? I feel like there's this energy of looking at the facts, looking at the evidence, looking at the information to see what's valid, see what's not. You know, making sure that you read the fine print of things. You know, you don't leave any T's or I's uncrossed or whatever the saying is for that. Um, you know, I just feel like you have a list, check it twice kind of thing, maybe 3 times. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like the home life may be a little imbalanced. Because I feel like with the Ten of Cups here, there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like tension because of the financial side of things or just, oh, just the energy feels a little draining, right? You have the King of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of, like, this is supposed to be the love and relationships coming through for June. So yeah, I feel like there may be an imbalance in the relationship or whatever relationship it has. It doesn't have to be romantic. The King of Wands too, so they may be holding back. Maybe they're being stubborn or not wanting to compromise because they're focused too much on themselves and maybe overly doing it. Yeah, they probably have feelings for you, but they're kind of, you know, struggling with it. For work-wise, work is going to be great, right? The Ten of Pentacles here. Money and work is going to be good. I feel the sense of you being reliable, hardworking, making some long-term plans. I feel like there may be getting help coming in or support. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like you're going to be taking action, right? I feel the sense of ambition, taking action, getting things done. You may be getting it done slow and steady, but you're still getting it done, right? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles twice. So yeah, things are going to be going well. I feel the sense of you focusing on your roots, what keeps you grounded, what keeps you going with your scheduling, your routine, whatever that is for you. Just keep it going at a positive speed, right? You don't have to rush it, but as long as you keep going. And that's what I got. Hopefully some of that made sense. New love. Let's see for new love. What does new love need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give new love a message? What does new love need to know right now? Oops. The world, the whole world's in your hands. There you go. Hi, Kat. How you doing? Let's see for new love. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give new love a message? Not sure what this is, but we're gonna take it. Ooh, there's some good energy there, right? Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. Four of Pentacles keeps wanting to come out a lot tonight, eh? The Four of Pentacles, letting go of any bad habits and any things that you don't want to take with you. I don't know if it's like biting your nails or what it is, but it's time to quit it. Kind of energy is coming through, right? I feel the sense of you focusing on the positive side of whatever your situation is. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here is kind of, you know, if you feel like you are not flexible or, you know, if you don't want to negotiate, then don't, right? If you want to hoard it, hoard it. It's yours, it's yours. You know, you don't have to give your stuff away. You don't have to share your energy with anyone if you don't want to, right? Yeah, so you have the world, like I said, you have the whole world in your hands. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. It's just a matter of you figuring out which ones you want, which ones you don't. I feel like there's going to be some success and achievements coming your way. I also feel like there's this energy of you achieving or reaching some sort of milestone or some sort of growth spurt or something. You have the Three of Pentacles in the dark. So yeah, I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on yourself. So June seems to be the month for being selfish. You know, selfish is not a bad thing. You need to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else, right? I feel this energy of you feeling a little vulnerable, not really being open to other people's opinions or things or whatever's going on there either. You have the Queen of Cups and a Light. So I feel like you're going to be full of emotions. I feel like there's going to be happy energy, nurturing, loving, compassionate energy coming through. I feel like you may be doing some healing work or teaching someone else how to do healing work. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. But you also have the Five of Cups here. So with the Five of Cups, I feel like, you know, making sure that you're not focusing on yesterday, you are focusing on the future, right? I feel like you don't dwell on the opportunities you lost. Focus on the ones you're going to gain, right? They're right behind you. The whole world is there. You don't have to focus on the little stuff when you have bigger stuff coming. Yeah, don't allow yourself to have a heartbreak, right? I feel like there is opportunities for you. Just gotta kind of be open to them, being open to change. Don't let the past drag you back, kind of thing. I feel like you'll unstick yourself, right? You'll figure out which steps to take to move forward and what things you need to let go of that are, you know, more in tune with your energy. But that's what I got. Zara, let's see for Zara. I'm saying that wrong, right? The no, not Zara, and then it's for Shazad. Shazad, am I saying that right? Shazad. Hi, Lost. How are you? Welcome. um, Shazaz. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. For Zara, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are their feelings towards Zara? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? No, that's not even the question. Okay, so lost is Zara. Gotcha. Not quite sure how to say their names. The Shazar feelings towards Kana? Kana? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Zara a message? What are their feelings toward, or what is Shazad's feelings towards Kana? There we go. Ooh. I feel like they're spending a lot of time thinking about them. Um, like really thinking about them, right? I feel like they may have a better vision or a better feeling towards them than they did before. I feel like they're still a little bit guarded though. They're not really ready to open up their heart yet or open up their feelings or their thoughts yet. Oh, did I? Okay, good. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm so bad at remembering names too. Names is not my thing. I'm glad I said it right. I do try. Um, yeah, I feel like they're like not really open to opening up their heart too much. Hi, Bernard. I see you. Bernard's in the house, but I feel like even though they may not be open to expressing themselves, I feel like they do have a lot of care and compassion towards them. The King of Swords is in the light, so I feel like they feel clear minded. They have good thoughts, good visions about them. Wheel of Fortune's in the dark, though. So, what are Shazad's feelings towards Knight? Ugh, they're not quite sure. They're not quite sure. I feel like they have feelings, but they're not quite sure. They have good feelings, they have good thoughts, but they're struggling with opening up themselves or struggling with opening up their heart. Um, I think they're unsure about it. Yeah. I feel like he feels unsure about it too. He's not sure. But I feel like he has feelings, but he's not ready to open up his heart. So I don't know if he's scared that it's the wrong timing, or if he's scared to break his heart. Like he's like, is this going too fast? You know, should I take more time? I feel like they're not really trusting their intuition, right? The star and the moon. They're not trusting their intuition about it. Um, they don't want to open up their heart. I feel like there's something on their mind that they're not saying. The Knight of Cups came out in the light, so they do seem to have love. And they do seem to have good feelings. They're just not sure if it's the right time. I'm thinking because the Wheel of Fortune's in the dark, right? So they're not trusting. Like, is this a bad time? Like, they're scared to be disappointed. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah. Yeah, because there's some fears there. He's kind of protecting himself. Um, yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think that's exactly what the cards are saying too, you know? Because I feel like there is a lot of love, right? They're just scared. There's some fears with the moon energy. The star was in the dark too, not trusting the intuition. That's what I got though. Oh man, that is so hard. Yes, love is there. They're just scared. There's some fears there. Worries, you know? Yeah. I don't know if there's anything the two of you can do to, I don't know, take away the fears or the worries, or that's what I got. You're welcome. Lucky. Who is going to come towards Lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Past Aries, is there someone new? It's for marriage, or are they wasting Lucky's time? For Lucky, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there love coming in towards Lucky, and what kind of love is it? We don't want no butt cheeks. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who want some real love coming in for Lucky? Ooh, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna have choices, right? You're gonna have choices of someone coming in towards you in love. So I don't know if this means you're gonna have two choices because you have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords and the Temperance, right? So it's all about balance. You may have to balance, like, do I want this person? Like, weigh your options. Do I want this person or not? Yeah, I feel like you have to weigh your pros and cons if you're gonna want this person or not. Because I feel like with the Two of Pentacles here, it's kind of like what you're saying. You don't want someone to waste your time. Um, but it seems like with the Temperance, you and this person would have a good balance, right? Because the Temperance, your mind, heart, and souls are in the right place. Your spiritual energy is in the right place. I feel like your spirit guides are even blessing this relationship. But, you know, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. The Two of Swords making that difficult decision. I feel like there is going to be some honesty. I feel like it would be a good connection if you're feeling it. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, right? The Five of Cups too. I feel like there's this energy as well that you may be blocking this new person being focused on the past, right? The Five of Cups is always sorrow and grief about the past. So I feel like with the Five of Cups being in the light, it's kind of focusing on what was or could have been with the regrets or not completely healed from the past relationship. The Star, the universe is... I feel like the universe is blessing this relationship with the Temperance. The Star energy here. Why is the Justice card in the dark? Why is the Justice card in the dark here? Queen of Swords. So you're not trusting. You're not trusting this person. Is this person someone new? I feel like this person is someone new, but I don't know. Is this person someone new? The Eight of Wands is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so maybe you know them, but you haven't dated them before. Is this person the Aries, the past Aries? Is this person the past Aries that's coming in a good relationship? The Lovers is in the dark. Is the past Aries coming in as the past person? Ten of Pentacles is yes. Is the Aries coming in as the new person too? No. So I don't know if you still have feelings for the Aries, because I feel like it might be blocking you from finding a new person. I feel like the Aries is also coming in, but I feel like the Aries just kind of wants sex. Doesn't really want like a real commitment. Who is this new person coming in? The Four of Pentacles. I feel like it's someone who is also cautious. They're worried about getting into a wrong relationship as much as you are. So if you both have your guards up, it's hard to connect, right? Yeah, so I feel like with both of your guards up, you're going to miss this new person and the Aries is going to wiggle himself back in. But that's what I got. Juliet, how will I get my new job? Let's see for Juliet. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Juliet a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Juliet a message? When will Juliet get her job? I don't really do timing, but I'll see what I can do about that. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? When will Juliet get her new job? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like fall. Hopefully it's not fall and it's like the 1st of July. Or in a week. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will Juliet get this job? It's gonna be hard to get the job. It's not gonna be easy to get this job. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to get it. How will they get it? I feel like you're gonna get it when you feel defeated, when you feel like you've applied every single place and there's nowhere else at all to apply to. And when you get your guards down, like when you say, okay, I give up. I can't find a job. I'm going to give up because I applied everywhere. I feel like when you feel like that is when you're going, like when someone's going to call you and say, you know, do you want the job, right? That literally happened to someone today. Like the same kind of thing really happened to someone today where they applied to like get a house and like they were told no, they didn't apply for that. They weren't going to get the house, and they applied to other houses and they didn't get any houses. And then the house that they wanted, that they said no to, somehow because she gave up looking, they called and asked if she still wanted it. So I kind of feel the same energy is coming for you as well. Like when you give up, like really give up, not giving up because I'm saying so. Is when something's going to come through for you. How will this job be? How will this job be? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Juliet a message? How will this job be for Juliet? I feel at the beginning it may feel slow. Your heart may not be in it. You may not get along well with the people at first. But I really feel like things are going to turn around. once you get in and you feel comfortable, I feel like things are going to pick up pace. And the other people there will celebrate you and welcome you. Just maybe a hard first start, maybe because coming so unexpectedly and you weren't prepared for it, that you may, you could be bringing in some negativity from that. But I feel like things will easily turn around once you get in and feel comfortable. Yeah, the Two of Wands. It's just a matter of you choosing which direction you want to go into. Five of Swords. I feel like it's not going to be easy. Either way, it's not going to be easy, Five of Swords, maybe some people that are just butt cheeks and, try to tear you down with their words, not really trying to give you confidence like they should because they're butt cheeks like that. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming. Maybe a hard path till you get there, though. Unfortunately, that sucks. Bernard! Dispensary with money. When I get my own apartment. Let's see for Bernard. When will Bernard get his own apartment and money? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? When will Bernard get an apartment? Will Bernard get an apartment? Ooh, death card, Bernard. I feel like you're not going to get an apartment on your own anytime soon. Will Bernard be getting money anytime soon? Will Bernard be getting money anytime soon? There's positive energy about you getting money, but it's not going to come too fast with the chariot being pulled over like that. A Virgo play, Taurus, Andrew, crew. Oh, let's see. Can I give Bernard some good news? Can I give Bernard some good news? Ten of Pentacles. I feel like work's gonna be good. So work's gonna be good. So I feel like you may get some extra money, like a raise or something from your work. Maybe vacation pay coming in. I don't know. But there does seem to be some success there. There's a little bit of an imbalance. There's an imbalance in your energy or an imbalance with your connections, with your Virgo or your people that you have. Yeah, the Page of Cups too. So someone's denying their feelings towards you. I feel like someone may express their feelings towards you soon, but right now they're in denial about it. They're thinking about you a whole bunch though. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about it. They feel like they're over you, but they're not. That's what I call it. You're in a billion? There you go. Koala! Let's see for Koala. General for Koala, the Aquarius. This one wanted to come through. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? I gave you a reading, Bernard. If you didn't see it, go back a little bit and you'll see it. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? What does Koala need to know right now? Ooh, there's a little bit of an imbalance in your energy. I feel like there's this energy of you kind of trying to figure out what is what, right? What keeps you grounded? What keeps you focused? What keeps you balanced, right? I feel this energy of you prioritizing what you need to prioritize with. So that may cause things to be a little imbalanced, right? Because you're putting a lot of focus on things that you need to, and putting less energy into things that are not really important for you to tackle right now. And I feel like it's okay to be imbalanced, right? Because I feel like you're focusing right now on your growth. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Even though it's in the dark and things are going a little slowly, you may be struggling with a work-home life balance kind of thing. You may feel like there's some pressures or like you're doing it all alone. I do feel that energy, like I'm being tired of doing it all alone, right? Ugh, I do feel that for you. You have the Chariot in the dark too, so things may be at a pause of some sorts. Let's see, why is the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles in the dark? Page of Wands. A lack of communication, maybe. Let's see what's going on with it. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on the money because the money's going to be improving, right? The Ten of Pentacles and the Light. So that's success, getting things done, getting bills paid, right? I feel that for you. Let's see what's coming to an end for Koala. What's coming to an end for Koala? Wheel of Fortune. So luck and timing. Hopefully it's bad luck that's coming to an end and good luck is going to begin, right? I feel the sense of transformation. I feel the sense too, like out with the old and with the new kind of energy coming through. Yeah, if you're waiting for someone to take action, they're procrastinating. So I don't know if you're waiting for someone to give you money or pay you back or whatever that is, but they're taking their sweet old time, so I feel like they won't. They're butt cheeks like that. Yeah, they're definitely butt cheeks. They just want to be the knight in the dark, so. Besides that, I feel like you're going to be improving in the financial department. For Ariana, let's see for Ariana. Is there any spirit, your guys, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Is there any spirit, guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Is there any spirit, guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Ooh, Two of Cups. Love and romance is in the air, it seems. I'm not quite sure how good this connection is, but it's there. You have the Justice in the dark, so there's an imbalance going on. I feel like with the Justice card in the dark, there's this energy of almost like waiting for a reason or trying to negotiate for a reason for something. What is going on with this? I don't know if there's a conflict between you and someone else. The Eight of Cups. Like, should you go? Should you stay? What should you do? I'm not quite sure what this is, but I feel like it's coming towards you if it hasn't happened already. The Eight of Cups in the dark, I just feel the sense of you moving forward, like walking away, finding something better or something more meaningful or something that just, connects with you better. The Five of Swords, I feel like there may be a conflict with you and someone else or just an argument or a disagreement of some sorts. They may try to ghost you or not give you your money back. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. What's going on with the Page of Pentacles in the dark? What's going on with the Page of Pentacles in the dark? Yeah, you may feel restricted because this person is not cooperating with you. But I feel like there may be someone else that you'll connect better with, the Two of Cups. And maybe just a matter of you communicating with them because they're not going to reach out to you, but I think there's a possibility of reaching out to them with the Page of Wands, right? They may be a little bit inconsistent in their energy, so I don't know if that means that they're Sagittarius or what. Let's see what's going on with this Page of Wands in the dark. You focusing on yourself, your inner truth, your inner balance, right? Let's have a self-care day, time to pamper yourself. Maybe soul search within yourself of who you want to connect with, who you get along with, what kind of lover you want to attract towards yourself. So yeah, I feel like it's you being a selfish this month too. Focusing on your career, focusing on your growth, focusing on the things that keep you grounded. But that's what I got. I feel like relationships in June are going to be a little tough. For Tammy, let's see, Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now? If I follow that Susan recommended, will I be successful against the condo council? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guide, angel, or fae? If Tammy follows Susan's recommendations, will Tammy be successful against the condo council? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Tammy a message? Should Tammy follow Susan's recommendation? I'm not sure. I mean, the Six of Swords is a no card, as you know. So, you know, the Six of Swords is also about finding peace, moving on, letting go of things that are no longer serving you anymore. So I'm not quite sure if that goes along with what Susan recommended to you, like letting go of something, making peace. I don't know, but that's what the Six of Swords is kind of saying. You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like, you know, what's worth committing to and what's not, kind of thing. Because I feel like there's some scattered energy, some scattered ambitions. The Knight of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like there's some sort of detachment, a burnout, feeling exhausted energy coming through. Three of Pentacles, not working well with others, right? Three of Pentacles in the dark. Lack of cooperation, some conflict, some friction coming through. Nine of Swords, stresses, worries, and nightmares maybe. Or sleepless nights. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the dark? The Seven of Pentacles is just having a lack of patience, right? Feeling frustrated, unfinished work. Your chariot's pulled over. I'm not quite sure. I don't know who Susan is, but you know, if you trust her, she's a good person. She has good credentials. I feel like you need to trust that. The cards are like, no, to be honest. You know what the cards mean. They're all in the dark here. The only ones in the light is the Nine of Swords. I mean, the Six of Swords does say move forward. Does say to move forward. So even though it's a note card, it does say move forward. Um, it's about finding peace and transitioning and leaving the toxic energy behind you. So that's what I got. Butterfly. Let's see for butterfly. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? What does butterfly need to know right now? Ooh, the Six of Wands. The bottom success is coming for you. Aren't you lucky? Oh man, look at that, alright? The Six of Wands, putting yourself out there, getting that victory. Right? Riding on your horse, feeling proud. I can feel that for you. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in the dark, though. So I don't know if it's like resisting the changes, some stubbornness coming through, or wishing or feeling that you had more work, better work. I don't know what that energy is about. You have the Strength card in the dark, too. So I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's just feeling tired and exhausted, like you're feeling like you don't have any strength, or you're lacking some courage. Let's see what's going on with the King of Pentacles and the Strength card here. Two of Cups. Now there's been a falling out between you and someone else, but I feel like you're going to step up and take back your control, though, right? I feel like you're the Emperor here, you know, being nurturing and loving and creative with your energy, and kind of, I don't know if you're seeking a mentorship or if you're going to be the one giving the mentoring to connect with others a little better than what you have been. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? I feel like the Knight of Pentacles may be someone coming in romance, because I feel the sense of them like being very sensual, very romantic, or charming in their energy, and they're trying to focus on making long-term goals or plans or ideas. Three of Wands. Yeah, they're planning the future. Some are planning a future with you or future dates or what's going on with that. You have the King of Swords in the dark. What's going on with the King of Swords in the dark? Because I feel like they're being very harsh. They're not being very nice with their words, or they have a poor choice of words. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past may be coming back as well. But that's what we got. I feel like you're gonna have a new sense of clarity and new thoughts, new ideas coming through. Someone's coming in to make plans with you for the future or whatever's next. I feel like you can be more confident. You know, you have that badass. Don't let anyone persuade you otherwise. But that's what I got. Firebird. Hello for Firebird. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? The devil's out to play. What does Firebird need to know about Scorpio's thoughts, feelings when he had me focused in mind? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What was the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings when he was focused in Firebird's mind? Ooh, I feel like there was a lot of focus there, right? Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. That's a strong energy. I feel like overall, I feel like overall the Two of Pentacles, you know, it's kind of, I feel like, I don't know if there has been some misunderstandings going on between the two of you in the past, because I feel like the Scorpio is like trying to clear their mind, was like, okay, did I really misunderstand that or misinterpret it? Or like, I feel like they're going back and forth on something the two of you talked about in the past. There's a devil card here too, so I feel like he's having romantic sexual feelings towards you. I feel like he feels more connected towards you than he has in a long time. Because I feel like he's constantly being reminded by the past and past conversations and past connections. The Queen of Swords, right? I feel like they're really focused on their real true truth, their real truth of with their self worth. But I feel like they're still kind of keeping a lot of that under wraps with the Hermit card here, right? What is going on with this energy? What is going on with this energy? The Queen of Wands. Yeah. I feel like he has good feelings towards you. Like there is good feelings there. There is a good focus there. But I feel like he's not quite sure what he's going to do with it, though. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like he still has some trust issues with you, or I'm not quite sure what that is. There's some sort of, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. With their energy. So maybe they feel torn between you and someone else. But that's what I got. Hi P, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, P. Twin Soul. Let's see for Twin Soul. What do my guys want me to know? What does Twin Soul guys want them to know? What does Twin Soul's guys want them to know? There's a Page of Cups. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Twin Soul, spirit guides, angel guides, fairy guides want them to know right now? Oh man. I feel like your guides are telling you to get yourself out there. Get out and mingle. Allow your emotions to be spread all over the place, right? Because I just feel this energy like, okay, you have the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands in the dark. I feel like they're saying it's time to turn them around, right? Yes, you have a lot of weight, you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens, a lot of things, but you still need to get out there, have some fun, make new connections, open up your heart a little bit more. And I feel like that's what the Page of Cups is saying too. Like, follow your intuition, follow your heart to see where it leads you. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like they're saying, like, you don't need someone to recognize how good you're doing. You know, you can be your own cheerleader. We're proud of you. We're directing you on this path. You don't have to hold yourself hostage. You can let loose and let yourself go out. Explore new territory, get out of your comfort zone a little bit, make some new connections with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there might be even like a job or a career option for you. What's going on with the Page of Pentacles? I just feel like you're getting good news about a job or an offer of some sort or a financial decision or investment. What's going on with the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Swords. So yeah, you're gonna be getting some communication about some sort of information. And I feel like it's gonna be the truth. I don't know if you applied for something and you didn't think it was real. Then it turns out it was real or something like that. Because I feel like you're gonna figure out the truth of this. I feel like there's this energy too of like having a check-in with the vibes and it being successful. The Nine of Pentacles, a good give and take, good balance there, good energy, you know, kind of like going back and forth thing. I just feel the sense of you helping out or allowing others to help you, however it's playing out. Because I feel like you're removing that sense of isolation with the, you know, like the Three Cups is in the dark, but I feel like it's more about having a sense of clarity and moving through that. That's what I got. Thank you, P, for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Why did Rashi asked about Richard the other day? I didn't like it. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give P a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give P a message? Why did Rashi ask about Richard the other day? I didn't like it. Let's see. I feel like he wasn't thinking. Like I feel like it wasn't something he planned on asking you. I feel like it's just something that popped in his head and he said what he was thinking without a filter kind of thing, right? The Ace of Wands wasn't thinking clearly. I feel like after he said it, he probably felt bad about it because the Three of Swords is in the dark there. I feel like I don't know if you could like quickly change a conversation after that, or if you quickly change a conversation after that. Because I feel like after that things got better, or there was a positive something after that. Seven of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I don't know if they were. I feel like they were also kind of fishing. Like after they said it, they were kind of fishing to see if there was still a connection between you and Richard. Because I just kind of feel like they were just wanting to know if like there was anything between you and Richard that was like unfinished. Because I feel like Rashi wanted to take moves towards you or wanted to get a little closer towards you. With the Chariot here, they want to move forward with you, but I feel like they kind of like said, "Hold on." Yeah, I'm just reading the energy, right? It doesn't mean that you were dated. But you know, if you're like still friends or whatever, I feel like they wanted to know what the connection was between the two of you. Excuse me, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think it's because they wanted to see if there was a true connection between the two of you. With the Ten of Pentacles, you know, Ten of Pentacles is like wanting that committed relationship, wanting to like lay down their roots and that sort of thing, you know? With the Ten of Pentacles and the Light too, I feel like there's this energy of them wanting to settle down, wanting to see, you know, if they can open up their heart a little bit more. Because I feel like they wanted to make some positive changes. They wanted to see if there was any unfinished business between you and Richard, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like at first when they said it, they weren't really thinking. They were just going on a feeling that they had. Yeah, they kind of want clarity on the truth of what was going on. Yeah, that is what I got though. She lurks now. Let's see. What else does P need to know about their energy? What else does P need to know about their energy? The Ace of Wands. So I feel like she kind of acts on impulse. Doesn't really act like she has a plan. Um, yeah, the Eight of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like there was some emotional confusion going on. Wasn't really thinking clearly. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there were some insecurities coming through too. Yeah, she was feeling insecure too. But that's what I got though. She lurks now, yeah. That's what I got. Yeah, it is a sad situation. You're welcome, P. I wish I had better things to say. So, did Miss send a friend request from a fake account? What is his energy towards So? Grand Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Dreams, or Fae? Did Miss send a friend request from a fake account? Did MS send a friend request from a fake account? Is there any Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Dreams, or Fae that want to come and give So a message? Did or Miss send a friend request from a fake account? I don't think so because it was all in the dark. I feel like maybe that it was their account or an account that they're linked to. I feel like they may have sent a friend request by mistake. Because it's in the dark. They're all in the dark, right? I feel like they were working on something. Um, they didn't mean to send it. The Ace of Cups, they weren't really attached to it. Two of Wands, I feel like they didn't realize that they did that. And they didn't know how to stop it, or didn't know how to undo it after they did it. With a death card in the dark there. What is their energy towards So? What is their energy towards So? Is there any spirit guides, answer the or Fae? What is their energy towards So? I feel like their energy towards you with the Three of Cups. I feel like they're wondering if people are gossiping about you or they've heard gossip about you, and I feel like that made them interested in you. I feel like they're wondering how you're doing with whatever's being said about you, because I feel like they don't believe that gossip, or they don't believe that kind of thing. Like they're not listening to that toxic communication that's going around or being passed around. The Knight of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like they feel exhausted and they're having trust issues already and they just want to hear the truth from you. Though, yeah, I feel like there's been lies going on about you and they want to know the truth about it because they're not believing it. That's what I got. So maybe they did do it by accident, but then once they did it, they're like, let's see if you're gonna reply, and then they can ask you what they're thinking. Culture. What does culture need to know in career right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What does culture need to know in career right now? What does culture need to know in career right now? Oh man, you have the King of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy with the King of Swords in the dark with you taking action, right? The King of Swords, you having a good sense of clarity, looking at the facts and the information and seeing what's out there and seeing what you can do for yourself, right? Because I feel like there's an achievement, there's like a cycle that is meant for you to take advantage of, right? I feel like you have this whole world in your hands, but you're not utilizing the world the way you should. Because I feel this has to be thinking more globally, like expanding your vision, expanding what you want to put out there in the world, and taking advantage of it, right? That's what I'm feeling, because I feel like you're closing yourself or you're playing small when the King of Swords wants to explore new territory. I feel like that's your inner self trying to come out and speak, right? I feel like you may be clouded on your ideas or overthinking, causing some mental confusion. But I feel like overall you are thinking clearly. You just have to get the right information, the right evidence you need, the right proof that you need to turn your world back into the light and your Ace of Swords back into the light, so you have a clear mind, clear vision, clear path to follow. And I feel like that's also going to change your Nine of Pentacles back into the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you focusing on building a business for yourself, right? The Nine of Pentacles. Because I just feel the sense of you gaining the sense of independence, wanting that sense of freedom, that sense of belonging, with expanding yourself farther. I feel like that's also going to turn your Nine of Cups into the light. Yeah, I feel like you really putting yourself out there, being more self disciplined, getting things done, setting your boundaries, and achieving your goals by raising your standards for yourself. That is what I got. I feel like that was a very strong, clear energy. There's like, I don't know. There was a big ego boost there. Put your Libra hat on. Take take responsibility, right? But don't be indecisive like the Libra though. Be determined like the Taurus energy. For Moonchild, hello. Is Q talking to or hooking up with women? He lied to me before. Let's see for Moonchild. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, aliens, or fae that want to come and give Moonchild a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, aliens, or fae that want to come and give Moonchild a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, aliens, or fae that want to come and give Moonchild a message? You have the Page of Swords. I feel like whatever's going on with Q, that if you talk to them, they will be honest with you. The Page of Swords, I want to say the Page of Wands, because I feel the Page of Wands too, of them having a lot of passion, a lot of ideas, a lot of, you know, creative energy. But I also feel like they're being open and honest and they're ready to tell you whatever you want to know if you ask. I don't know if you did already. Because I feel like there's like a lot of confidence, a lot of honesty coming through. I also feel this energy of them being observant and like trying to see or feel things. Yeah. You have the Two of Cups, so kind of feeling like Hugh has feelings for you, but I don't know. Does the Two of Cups mean that Hugh is hooking up with other women? No. And I feel like he's being completely honest with you with the Page of Swords and a Light. Right? Page of Swords is like speaking on legal issues, honesty, information, evidence, whatever. The Three of Pentacles, he's not looking for a third party. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like he's an open book. Like he's not closing off on anything. He's not holding back on anything. The Three of Swords, I feel like he's protecting his heart. I feel like he's learned some lessons in the past that makes his heart on guard. So I feel like when he's being questioned, he may be a little defensive. Let's see, what does Moon Child need to know about this energy? The Nine of Cups. I feel like they are having a little bit of a temporary step back on their emotions because I feel like they're feeling a sense of emptiness. They're trying to fulfill their heart. I feel like they're trying to reassure you that they're fine, even though they're a little bit fearful of having a broken heart. That's what I got. BB Love, hello. Cappy Cat, next actions towards BB Love. Let's see. Cappy Cat, next actions towards BB Love currently. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB Love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB Love a message on Cappy Cat's actions? Let's see. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like Cappy is being slow, like really slow, taking their time, not rushing into anything, a little indecisive, a little unsure which energy they want to focus on. Because I feel like they're not really knowing what your next actions are or your feelings or emotions. Even if you're maybe expressing them, they may not be picking up on it, I guess. Because I feel like what's going on with the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the dark? The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, they're going slow and steady. I feel like they feel very nurturing and confident and resourceful in their energy. So I feel like they are open to taking action towards you. But they're spending a lot of time thinking about it, overthinking about it, soul searching about it, maybe even meditating on it, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like there's some fears about them being the ones to take action. So I feel like they keep going back and forth, should I, shouldn't I? Maybe writing a pros and cons list or writing in their journal of what they should do. Well, what does BB Love need to know about this? Ooh, there is love. Love and fear of heartbreak. 2 in 1. Five of Swords. They can't make up their mind about it. I feel like they do feel a lot of love towards you. It's not a love offer? Okay. Hmm. Because I feel like they're thinking about you a lot. If it's not a love offer, the lovers is also like making some relationship decisions. So I feel like if she makes the wrong relationship decision, um, they don't want to be disappointed, and they don't want to cause a conflict, right? I feel like they are trying to think things clearly. They don't want any disappointments or heartbreaks, but they're trying to decide what's going on between the two of you. Even though it's not a love romantic situation, I feel like they do care about you deeply. I don't know if you're friends or what the connection is. They do care. They just don't know how to express themselves. Yeah, they're not really offering love. They're just kind of trying to understand whatever the situation is, but they're unsure. Like they're unsure. Like they don't want to be disappointed. And I feel like they don't want to disappoint you because they care what your thoughts and feelings are as well. So I feel like they're unsure what their next actions are. Because I feel like they don't want to upset you. So they're not rushing into anything. If that makes any sense. I'm not quite sure what the action is that you're expecting, but they're going very slow about it and they're unsure. So they may not take any action because they don't want to disappoint anyone. And they don't want a conflict, right? I think they're avoiding conflict to not have a heartbreak or disappointment. King of Pentacles, I feel like they don't want to be the one to make that move. Hopefully that made some sense. Mark, hello. What's Darwin's current thoughts and feelings about me now? He's in a relationship. Let's see for Mark. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What are Darwin's current thoughts and feelings about Mark right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What are Darwin's current thoughts and feelings about Mark right now that he's in a relationship? You have the Queen of Swords in the dark. What are his current thoughts and feelings about you? I feel like he's struggling to let you go. I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between the two of you, but he's struggling to let you go. He's struggling to move on. I feel like he has fears of like leaving you behind. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like there's some things they want to tell you, but they're biting their tongue. They're not saying them for whatever reason. And that's causing an imbalance in their energy. Like their mind, heart, and soul is on the right place. I feel like that's causing them to not be able to heal or move forward. You have the Nine of Swords in the light. So I feel like there's a lot of stresses and worries. Like I feel like they stay up sometimes at night thinking about you or thinking about the situation between the two of you or their feelings towards you. Because the Knight of Swords is like, oh, I wish I could take action towards Mark, but I can't. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. What's going on with the Nine of Swords in the dark? What are the stresses and worries? Because I feel like you haunt their thoughts all the time. The Three of Cups. I don't know if they feel like you're a third party with their relationship or if their other person is a third party between the two of you. The Ace of Swords, they don't know what to do. There's some hesitation, confusion. They're overthinking it. Yeah, I feel like whatever's going on with Darwin, they're very stressed about their situation because they can't stop thinking about you. And then it's making them have a hard time moving forward in their relationship. And I feel like they're thinking about, seeing you or taking action towards you to communicate with you to see how you're doing. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, I feel like they'd kind of like you to take action towards them. But just because they don't have the courage to do it. I don't know. That's what I got. Love light. DB, my Scorpio's next actions tonight. Let's see for love and light. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? DB, the Scorpio's next actions towards love tonight. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What are DB's next actions towards love? Ooh. I feel like they don't know what actions to take towards you right now. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they want to be realistic and they want to choose wisely. They want to make a committed decision towards you, but they're not quite sure which is the right one yet. I feel like they're still thinking about it, they're still nurturing it, they're still trying to figure it out. Page of Wands, they're holding back expressing themselves until they know clearly what it is of what actions they want to take towards you next, right? The Page of Pentacles, I feel like they may communicate with you soon, but I feel like until they're clear-minded, they may not give you much until they have their mind clear. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles? You have the Judgment card here. So for the Judgment of the Dark, I feel like they may be ignoring how they're truly feeling right now. Because I feel like they're ignoring making some sort of decision they know they need to make about their actions. Yeah, I know Scorpios are deeply intuitive. They're deeply passionate and devoted. So I don't know if they're like trying to figure out how exactly you're feeling or what their intuition is telling them about you. I feel like they're not worried, and maybe they were worried before, but now they're not. Because I feel like with the Nine of Swords in the dark, they're like have a sign of relief, like they can see things clearly, even though they're still not sure what their next action is. Yeah, their mind, heart, soul is in the right place, so that is a good energy. I just feel like whatever the next action is, they're still thinking about it because they want to make sure that they can truly commit towards it and that it will work out for them and they won't disappoint you. So I feel like that's why they're struggling with making that decision. Yeah, so like what? I feel like they may be a little bit cautious too. You know, sometimes Scorpios, they're like detectives. They're always suspicious, even if there's no reasons to be suspicious. Scorpios just want to be suspicious because they're crabs. For Nabrisha, is that how you say your name? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does Jazz feel about Nabrisha right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Nabrisha a message. How does Jazz feel about Nabrisha right now? Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they're resisting expressing their feelings towards you right now. I feel like they're still thinking or trying to figure out exactly how they're feeling about you. Because I feel like there's this energy of them feeling a little anxious, maybe a little overly critical of themselves or the situation. Because I feel like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who doesn't really like to open up their heart and express their feelings all that much. They have a lot of worries about things going wrong. I feel like they may be worried that there's a third party in your life, maybe. The Three of Cups, I don't know if they've heard some gossiping going around or if they're just having some trust issues of some sort. But overall, I feel like there's good feelings between the two of you, right? The Six of Cups is in the light. So I feel like, you know, they dream about you, they daydream about you, they have wholesome feelings towards you. I feel like they'd do anything for you, really. Right? The Six of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they would do more for you than what they would like you to do for them. The King of Swords is in the light. So I feel like they're being honest with you. I feel like they are being decisive in their energy, even though they can't decide what moves they want to take to next or how to express themselves. I feel like expressing their feelings is something that's really hard for them. Yeah, you have the World card in the light too. So I feel like you make them feel completed, and I feel like they're going to stick around for a while, but they're not quite sure where their energy is going or where to direct their focus with taking action, but they're holding back on their feelings for sure. Yeah. I don't know what their zodiac sign is, but I just feel like it's just their nature to not express their feelings or not being very expressive about their feelings. I feel like they care about you a lot, right? Like, I feel like they'd do anything for you. There's good, happy memories there. You know, they feel complete with you. They would fight for you. Five of Wands is in the dark. I feel like they don't want to fight with you or anything. Um, that is what I got, though. That is what I got. Kath, hello. What do you see coming for Kath June 7th to the 13th? Ooh, let's see. Is there any spirit guide, officers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kath a message? What does Kath need to know about what's coming in for June 7th to the 13th? The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Why did I say Seven of Cups? I feel like you're going to have a lot of choices and options and decisions to make that week. But I also feel like that week is about you, not having a lot of time for yourself. I feel like you're going to be really busy. I feel like it's a matter of you trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition about all the things that are going to be happening that week. Even though, you may not have a lot of time to like check in with yourself. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel the sense of you working or being very dedicated with your responsibilities and the things that you have going on. I feel like you will be putting in the time, showing up, being reliable. Like, I feel like people are going to be needing you. I feel like it's important for you to pay attention to the details or make sure that you are seeing the little details. Because I feel like the details matter right now. You have the Eight of Wands and the Lights. There's going to be some quick, fast, unexpected changes. I feel like it's really important not just to look at the details, but look at where your focus is, right? Because where your focus is, your energy is going to flow. So it's kind of like focusing on the positives, so your energy stays positive, stays motivated, stays on track. Because you're the emperor here, right? You're the one that's going to be in control this week. I feel the sense of building a sense of a stability, like through structure, routine, scheduling, whatever that is for you. Because I feel like that's going to be important. I also feel the sense of you stepping up in authority. So I don't know if you're going to like step up and have to like play manager or whatever that is for you. Or just step up in your responsibilities or in some sort of way. So I feel like self-discipline that week is really going to pay off. You have the star and the light, so the universe is blessing you, right? No matter of having faith, trusting the universe, I feel like you're going to be moving forward. I also feel like there's this energy of you recognizing your true self and your true worth. So that will also help you step up, taking leadership with the Emperor card here. Yeah, let the past go, right? We can't live for yesterday because it doesn't exist anymore. It's the Hanged One. So the Hanged One is like, be honest with yourself. Overcome anything that may be holding you back. You may need to have some patience. You may need to take time to consider what your next moves are. But yeah, the whole world's in your hands. I feel like you're going to have success. You're going to have achievements. Things are going to be getting done. So that's a positive, right? That's what I got. Blue. Will there be a safety in Bellevue somewhere in June? Sorry, I read that completely wrong. Will Blue get their safe? Okay, well, Blue, what? Will Blue get there safely in Belleville somewhere in June? Let's see for Blue. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Blue get somewhere safely in Belleville in June? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Blue get safely in Belleville somewhere in June? I feel like yes. Yes. I feel like you need to like save up your money or save up your time and energy, but whatever that is for you, I feel like you will get there, right? The Four of Cups. I feel like it's a matter of keeping yourself calm and at peace in your energy, because I feel like it's a matter of reflecting on yourself and what you want to accomplish during your journey there in June. You have the World, so I feel like there's traveling happening, some achievements happening. You have the Death card, so something may come to an end with a new beginning, right? That rebirth energy. The Judgment, right? Your spirit guides, angels, fae, whoever's got your back, your ancestors is guiding you. The Judgment, I also feel like it's going to give you like a second chance on something. You have the Two of Wands and the Light. So I feel like you're going to have two paths to choose as well, not just one. So it's kind of like you choosing a path with a plan that you can focus your determination on, your success on, your long-term goals on. I feel like you may have to also explore your options a little bit to see what else is out there, right? The universe is guiding you. Have faith and trust in the universe. Know who you are, your self-worth and all those sort of things. You're going to have difficult choices to make. But it's just a matter of choosing which one is best for you, right? Whichever one you feel like you can commit to. The Temperance, your mind, heart, soul is well aligned, so there's a good energy around you. So that's good, right? Lolita, does Sam think of me? Let's see for Lolita. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lolita a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lolita a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Lolita a message? Does Sam think of me when he moved on totally? Does he miss Lolita? May we come back together? Thank you so much for your donation, Hardy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe we'll put you up next. Thank you, Lynn, as well. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. For the Empress in the Dark, I feel like he does think of you often, but I feel like he's not really missing you, if that makes sense. The Four of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like he does think of you when he's alone or when the house is empty, or I feel like he misses like the good times, There's a Seven of Pentacles there, so I feel like they're working really hard at moving on and healing and that sort of thing. I feel like they're really working hard on that. There's a Page of Swords in the dark, so I don't feel like they're going to be coming back or communicating with you. I feel like they're still working on healing, right? The Star Energy too is all about healing, having trust in the universe, and that sort of thing. What else is Lolita need to know about this energy? What else is Lolita need to know about the energy? Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands in the dark. With the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of having your guards up. You have the Eight of Pentacles too. Why are the Eight of Pentacles here? Because I just feel like, with the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of having an emotional confusion, But yeah, I feel like they're not going to be communicating with you anytime soon, though. I feel like they're really working on healing, and I feel like they have somebody else in their life already, too. But that is what I thought. So, you know, energies are always changing. Just right now in the energy, they're not going to plan on coming back right now. Lynn, thank you so much for your donation. What are Chuck's current thoughts about Lynn right now? Let's see. For Lynn, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lynn a message about Chuck? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lynn a message about Chuck's thoughts right now towards Lynn? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Give a message for Lynn about Chuck's energy. Oh, I was feeling that before. I feel like Chuck, when it comes to you, they do have a weakness. Like they have a weakness for you. Like I feel like you could persuade Chuck to do anything if you really wanted to. Yeah, I feel like they don't have a lot of confidence in themselves or a lot of confidence in the connection between the two of you right now for whatever reason. I feel like there is a page of swords, so I don't know if you've had a conversation or if Chuck is planning a conversation towards you, because I feel like they do want to speak their truth towards you. I feel like there's things that they need to talk to you about. They may be holding back a little bit. The sun's in the dark. So I don't know if they're feeling negative in their energy right now in general for whatever reason. I don't know. For the sun in the dark too, I just feel like there's this energy of them lacking making movements, like lacking knowing what is next or what actions to take next. Yeah. I don't feel like he doubts you. I feel like he's trying to protect himself and wants to know the truth. He wants to have a sense of clarity. Because I feel like he's more doubting himself because he has a big weakness for you. So, you know, like I feel like he would like rob a bank for you if he could, you know? Like he has a weakness for you where he's trying to protect himself, not to overgive, to be hurt, right? Because I feel like he knows you're speaking your truth because the Seven of Swords is in the dark. So he knows that you're not lying. He knows that there's truth. He knows, but he's just kind of like making sure that his strategy or the actions he takes are valid, you know? Because I feel like he doesn't want any trouble, doesn't like, I feel like he's more nervous. He's nervous. That's the energy, you know? Nervous about the situation. Let's see, what else does Lynn need to know? What else does Lynn need to know? Two of Cups, right? I knew that there was a strong connection between the two of you. He's just nervous about messing up or, you know, overly trusting and having his heart broken. The King of Pentacles is not feeling very confident in himself. The Emperor, too, is not feeling confident enough. Doesn't feel like he has that enough control. Yeah, exactly. Scared to be hurt. Yeah. Yeah, because he has a total weakness for you. Like, he would do anything for you. So he's putting a dark cloud over himself so he doesn't get hurt. So it's causing some nervousness. So I feel like to make him overcome this, it would be like a lot of reassurance, you know? A lot of reassurance. The Queen of Swords. I feel like, yeah, he's kind of like really clinical about himself, but that's what I got. Yeah. That's what I got. Yeah, you'll have to reassure him and, um, you know, keep being honest with him. You know, be honest with him even if you think he won't like it. Just be honest so he knows that you're being honest. You know, you don't like his shirt on. Just be honest, you know? That will help. For Sarah. Thank you so much for your donation. General, what I need to know, what's coming the next to Virgo's feelings in a Gemini. It's past person. Okay. I just want to make sure I have the question right. So what you need to know, what's coming next. And then you want to know the feelings of a Virgo. Wait. Can you just clarify what exactly the questions are? If you can just write them in the chat again, just so I'm clear about what I'm asking the cards. So let's see for Sarah. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? What does Sarah need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Sarah need to know right now? What is coming towards Sarah in the next 2 weeks? Or the next 2 people? So in your energy right now, I'm picking up the Chariot, so kind of feeling like you're at a pause. I'm not really sure which direction to move towards. But I just feel like there's an energy, like having some scattered energy, lack of direction of where you're headed. It is just in your current energy. You have the Knight of Wands and the Light. So I feel like you're ready to take action, just not quite sure which direction to take that action. There is a Tower, so I don't know if you're worried about the feelings of the past person. I'm not quite sure what exactly you're asking with the 2 Virgos feelings in a Gemini. It is a past person. Let's see, what does Sarah need to know about the Virgo's feelings? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What does Sarah need to know about a Virgo's feelings? Yeah. What are the Virgo's feelings? Okay. Okay, so this is your current energy of the Chariot. I don't know if that made any sense. I'll try it again. To make sure. Now that I have it clear, I'll try it again. For Sarah. So what does Sarah need to know right now? Are you the Gemini? Yeah. Just trying to understand the question. Sorry about that. So what you need to know, what are the Virgo's feelings? And what is the Gemini about? Are you the Gemini or is Gemini another person? Let's see for Sarah. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What does Sarah need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Sarah need to know right now? So for the Judgment in the Dark. Judgment in the Dark too, I feel like I was feeling the same as before. As feeling a little bit lost of which direction to move towards kind of thing. Like kind of like feeling a little divided in your energy. I feel like with the Judgment in the Dark here, I feel like there's this energy of like I feel like you know how you feel, you know what direction you want to move towards, but you're not quite sure if it's the right thing to do kind of thing. Because you have the 9 of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's some hesitation, maybe doubting the energy a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit of lack of communication from the past person. Let's see, what is the Virgo's feelings? What is the Virgo's feelings? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are the Virgo's feelings? The Two of Wands. I feel like the Virgo is really contemplating what their feelings are. Like I feel like they're kind of torn between two different ideas of what their feelings are. I just feel like there's also this energy of them um, wanting to explore their options with you, or if they're exploring their options in general. Because I feel like they've had their heart broken. But I feel like Virgos, not all Virgos are like this, but a lot of Virgos can get heartbroken really quickly. It doesn't take much to make them not really upset, but disappointed or hurt because they're always worrying to begin with, it seems. Because they're over analyzing, they're always overthinking all the time. So I feel like that's causing them to be a little bit slow in their actions of what's going on there. Then for the judgment, yeah. Let's see, why the Ten of Wands and the King of what's coming next, I feel like, is your career is going to be improving. What you need to know is about your career. Or maybe it's a connection with the Virgo, I don't know, but the Ten of Wands is like taking care of responsibilities, expanding yourself, even though you're tired and exhausted, you're going to keep going anyways. The King of Pentacles, taking care of business, taking care of your work, taking care of your responsibilities. I feel that sense of you wanting to build something for yourself that's more grounded, more secure. I feel like the plan is to, I don't know if it's the plan is like to restructure your scheduling or your routine or something. Yeah, I feel like there's a lack of communication with this Page of Wands here. I don't know if it's about information or waiting for someone to take action towards you. But yeah, I feel like there's delays there. I feel like the Virgo is kind of hesitating with taking action. They're protecting their heart. I feel like they're disappointed or heartbroken broken on something. And yeah, trying to decide what is next. That's what I got. I'm not really feeling like the Virgo is like really expressing any feelings towards you though. Yeah, they're not really ready to take any action just yet. But it could be just a Virgo energy, right? I feel like Virgos can hold a grudge for a long time. That's what I got though. Do you want me to clarify on anything or ask any other questions? I don't know if they do, but I feel like they're holding on to something that they're struggling to let go of. What are they struggling to let go of? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What is the Virgo struggling to let go of? Just the feeling that they're having that doesn't sit well with them. No, their intuition, whatever they're feeling, they feel like there's something that's a little off, that's kind of worrying them or scaring them. They do care about you a lot, though. The Two of Cups, they love you. There's a lot of love there, a lot of good connection. It's just their intuition is telling them, you know, to be worried or they're holding on to something that they can't shake off, kind of thing. Are they healing from a heart from someone else? Was their heart broken from someone else? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Did someone else break the Virgo's heart? Yes, the King of Pentacles. I guess the Knight of Pentacles broke their heart. Is it the old partner is doing magic work on them because I told them? I found out by a warlock. Is it because the old partner is doing magic work on them? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is it because someone is doing magic on them? Five of Swords is no. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands and Five of Swords is no. But I feel like they got into an argument or a fight with this person who broke their heart. So I don't know if this person got into a fight with them. But yeah, I don't feel like it was because of magic though. Because I feel like they're really good at protecting their bubble. They have a good sense of protection. It sounds like a yes? Okay. But yeah. They're struggling with their intuition. They do have a lot of feelings for you, though. The Two of Cups came out when we asked. They're trying to make the right decision moving forward. They really are. Did they find out that the old partner did magic? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Did the Virgo find out that the old partner did magic? Yes, the Two of Cups is yes. They don't have feelings for them anymore. The Two of Cups is in the dark. Yeah. That's what I got. Do you want me to clarify anything else, or? Thank you so much again for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah. For M51, hello. General reading. General reading for M51. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give M51 a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give M51 a message? I guess this is what's coming out. This 10 of Cups, right? Happy home, happy life energy coming through. Or maybe it will be, I don't know. The 10 of Cups, I feel like there's a good balance going on. I feel there's happiness, souls aligned, mind, heart, and souls aligned. I feel like there's better days ahead for sure. Your temperance, your mind, heart, and soul is aligned really well, right? I feel the sense of you remaining calm through whatever your situation is right now, because I feel the sense of patience and balance and peace is like really needed right now, and I feel like you've been focusing on that, or you will be. The 10 of Cups and the Light too, I just feel like there's this energy of not just your soul being aligned, but I feel like there's a good work-life balance going on, or there will be a sense of fulfillment. I feel like money's coming in too, or work is coming in, because I feel like there's a good balance or a good flow going on there, or will be. The Two of Swords is in a light, so I feel like you might be faced with a difficult decision with what's going on, because I feel like with the Two of Swords in a light, there's this energy of not quite sure what choices or decisions to make. I kind of feel like a stalemate energy coming through. Like things are just at a pause because you don't really have all the information or all the things you need to make this decision. So, sometimes if you can't decide, and maybe not yours to decide on, or wait for a third option. I don't know. But you have the Nine of Wands and a Light too. So I feel like, Nine of Wands, even though you're feeling exhausted, you're going to keep going anyways. I feel like your heart's guarded, just feeling a little wary of your situation and trying to figure out what is what. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark, so I think it's time for you to focus on yourself, making sure you're not over giving yourself to other people or overstressed or worried about other people. So I feel like you need to take a step back and reserve your energy for yourself and figure out what your next moves are. Maybe release a little bit of this exhaustion coming through here. What else does M51 need to know in their energy? What else do they need to know about their energy? Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, or fae? Yeah, you have options, you have decisions. I feel like it's a matter of being realistic with choices and decisions you make moving forward, especially with the Two of Swords. Do what you feel makes sense to you. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like your situation, like I said, is going to be improving. I feel like I'm improving your skills, your knowledge, your patience, whatever that is. The Lovers is in the dark, so I don't know if you're gonna be faced with a relationship decision. I feel like there may be some repressed or hurtful emotions coming through. Not quite sure where there is, because I feel like it's like you don't really want to force something that isn't really worth forcing kind of thing. The judgment, yeah. Be cautious of your judgment. Make good judgments, you know? I feel like there's maybe someone coming in your energy trying to cause some friction in your peace or in your energy. Because I feel like you are on the right path or going in the right direction. It's just a matter of staying focused, making realistic decisions and plans with evidence of what, making sure you have the right information. And I feel like things are going to improve. That's what I got. Don't fall into a trap of giving yourself to someone else who doesn't deserve your time and energy. That's what I got. Chrissy. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Chrissy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Chrissy a message? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Ooh, luck, timing, and destiny. Good karma's on your side. The wheel's turning in your favor, right? Look at that. Let's see for Chrissy. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Romance and passion. We want all the good stuff. The temperance. Right? Your mind, heart, and soul is all well aligned to open up to love and romance. Right? The wheel spinning in your favor. There's some good energy coming through here. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if you're being like really picky about the love situation. Right? I feel like you have every right to be picky, right? You're the Queen of Wands. You can do what you want, right? I feel the sense of you opening up your heart, feeling more intuitive, more passionate, more nurturing in your love energy. The Emperor, wanting to take control over your love life. I feel like you're in the right energy right now to open up yourself to love and romance and passion. What is the love energy that's coming through for Chrissy? What is the love energy that's coming through for Chrissy? Wish. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. What else does Chrissy need to know about her love energy right now? Voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment. Maybe that is what the Queen of Wands is in the dark too. Making sure that you're focusing on yourself and you're getting the right attention you need and deserve. Dreams. Look at your dreams. They may hold all the answers that you're seeking. So I don't know who you're dreaming of or wishing for, but I feel like they are going to come through for you. You're going to be with them soon. I can feel that. That's what I got. So focusing on yourself. Fulfillment first. Crazy. Hello. Danielle's current feelings towards Crazy. What are their feelings towards Crazy right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Danielle's current feelings towards Crazy right now? What do they need to know? Ooh, the King of Swords is in the dark. I feel like Danielle's current feelings towards you right now is that they're not being honest with themselves or not being honest with you with their feelings. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. The King of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they're being a little bit harsh on themselves. I feel like they're holding back on their emotions, like they're trying to detach their emotions from you for some reason. No idea what that's about. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like Danielle is like really focused on themselves right now, not really wanting to connect with you right now, it seems. Even though she has a lot of strong feelings and thoughts about you. Yeah, she's focused on her independence. But she does have a lot of you're hoping he changes his mind? Okay. Yeah, because I feel like with the strength card here, they do have a lot of strong feelings towards you and strong thoughts, but they're not ready to commit yet, right? I feel like he still thinks about you a lot, but I feel like they don't want a commitment right now. What does Crazy need to know about Danielle's feelings towards Crazy? right? There's a lot of strong feelings, but they don't want to act on it right now. The Emperor's in the dark. The King of Swords in the dark too, so they don't want to take that. Yeah. I feel like he still thinks about you, still has strong thoughts and feelings towards you, but he doesn't want to think about it, doesn't want a commitment because he's focusing on his career right now, it looks like. Or he's trying to focus on his independence. I feel like he doesn't want to be dependent on you anymore. Or doesn't want to feel like he's dependent on you. Or doesn't want you to be dependent. Like, I don't know how that is. Yeah. That's hard. I feel like they're trying to move on because they don't want a commitment, even though they have a lot of strength and the connection with you. The Ace of Pentacles could be just them wanting something new as well. I can see what's coming up for Crazy. What's coming towards Crazy? What positive energy is coming towards Crazy? The Three of Wands, you're going to be meeting some new people and new connections. You're going to be expanding yourself. The Four of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of taking a break on yourself and expanding your vision, expanding your goals. I feel like they're going to come through. That's what I got. Yeah. Oh, you feel dependent on him. Okay, yeah, I can feel that coming through. That's a hard one. I feel like things are going to be improving for you, though. Cries! Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What does Cries need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Cries need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Cries need to know right now? Five of Swords is in the light. It's kind of like, choose your battles wisely, right? Is this battle worth fighting or not? Are you winning just to win, or are you winning for a reason? Because I feel like with the Five of Wands, it's like, be mindful of what you're fighting for kind of thing. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of sticking to your growth, right? Independence, like getting things done, achieving your goals, boosting your independence and your sense of clarity, self-discipline coming through to kind of avoid any tower moments. Because I feel the sense of you restructuring something or rebuilding something. It could be just you just renovating your home, I don't know, or just rearranging things in your home. Because I just feel like you're open to changes, but not quite sure what the changes are. The Page of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like you're waiting to hear from someone you're not. Or they're delaying themselves, or things are going to be canceled or postponed. What's going on here with the Page of Swords? Okay, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's been or there's going to be a conflict with you and somebody else. There may be some hard feelings going on there, where you may feel like you're going to rebuild the trust with them. I feel like it's just kind of like poor judgment, or the Judgment in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of like locking the situation or locking the energy and avoiding making some sort of decision that kind of needs to be made. The Knight of Cups. I feel like the Knight of Cups is just being a butt cheek, eh? Nine of Wands in the dark too. I just feel like, there's exhausted energy coming through. I don't know if this Knight of Cups is just paranoid and like trying to overreact with their emotions, causing some chaos for some reason and trying to make things harder. But with the Nine of Wands, I just feel like you're going to overcome this energy. I feel like don't rush to make a decision, then like take a step back and think about it first. Um, Let it resonate with you, because I feel like making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place, even though you think that's the right thing to do. If your heart's not in it, your heart's not in it, and I feel like you gotta trust that. That's probably what the judgment is here for, to make the best judgment according to your heart, what your spirit thinks, or what your spirit guides think. The Two of Swords is in the dark too. So yeah, don't rush to make a decision that you don't have to make right now. Seems to be a strong energy. Think about how you're feeling about it, not just what you're thinking about it. Little fights are not worth your time. what I got. Thank you, Tammy, for the donation. I'm waiting. What is your question, Tammy? How can I protect myself from condo council? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How can Tammy protect herself from condo council? For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How could Tammy protect herself from the condo council? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like your energy is like feeling exhausted and tired. Like I feel like this is like really weighing down on your energy. Ugh, I feel that for you. I feel this energy of like there's conflicts with money, there's tension, there's disconnection coming through. I feel like it's a lot dealing with them, right? I feel like the first thing you need to do is protect your own energy, not let them drain your energy. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like there's like I know the Kono Council is like very careless. They lack focus and their energy's scattered everywhere. Um yeah, the Devil's in the dark too. I feel like with the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles, it's kind of like really taking a step back and like really figuring out what exactly it is that you truly feel about the condo council. Like write down your feelings about it. Cause yeah, I just really feel like a sense of like journaling your feelings exactly of what your feelings are because how it affects you and what your feelings are of how the situation affects the building kind of thing. So I feel like writing it down and journaling it will give you a sense of clarity to boost your energy to be able to come back and face the condo council. Because you have the King of Pentacles here as well. So I feel like it's kind of slow and steady is the way to go, but also making sure that you're in control over your own self. Because I feel the sense of um, doing all the hard work with a burnout is not going to end well kind of thing. Let's see. What does Tammy need to know about this energy? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come through? Especially for the Page of Cups. What's going on with Tammy's emotions with the Page of Cups? Yeah, I feel like the condo council people are really good at messing with your emotions and your energy. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so making sure that you're not misunderstanding anything and you're not spending too much time working on this and distancing yourself from other things that are important. Because I feel like there's a really big burnout coming towards you with this. The Page of Swords. I don't know if someone's lying. I feel like you know that someone's lying. And they're just causing trouble. How could Tammy protect her energy? How could Tammy protect her energy right now? Oh, yeah, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like, don't forget who you are, right? Know where you stand and what your ideas are and all that sort of thing. Making sure that you're not giving more of yourself than what you have to give. And you're not missing things because of your emotions either. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, slow and steady. Don't be quick to start something. Because I feel like there's issues and delays and lack of planning is a lot. The Three of Cups is in the dark too. I don't know if there's a third party situation coming through here that may be spreading gossips or rumors about you. I feel like you mentioned that before, right? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the journaling will help you gain clarity of what you really want to fight for with the condo council, if that makes any sense. So I feel like it will turn your Eight of Pentacles back into the light, where you feel more clear, more in control, more direct with what you're doing here. Who are they spreading the gossip to? Let's see. Who are they spreading this gossip to? I guess whoever will help them move forward with whatever their plans are, right? I feel like there's a lack of growth, so I feel like whoever wants to listen to them to do the work for them is who they're siding with or who they're talking to, or yeah. I feel like the biggest problem with the condo council is that they seem to be in debt. Not quite sure what they're doing with the money, but I feel like they owe money. I don't know. That is what I got though. Seems like money is a big issue. Maybe they just want it for their pockets. I don't know. Yeah. I could do a really, really, really quick reading for you, Jasper, like super fast. If you're still here, Jasper. I will be back tomorrow too. You're welcome, Tammy. Jasper, are you still here? No, I will be back again if you come back, Jasper. Tomorrow. Same time, 2 hours earlier than now. But yeah, I have to go. I have to get up really early in the morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Good night, Tammy. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Bye. I'll see y'all next time. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, man.